Hey everybody, I'm Kiersten and you're on the Beyond High C channel. I'm so glad you are, and I have for you today an exercise that is a sentence pattern, because if you have aphasia or you're surviving stroke or brain injury, or there may be some other reason where you want to get your speech better, you might have complete sentences as a goal. Those sentences that start with the right subject and have all the small words in them that you want to have. So I invite you to do this exercise with me. It's got a bit of a winter theme, a very winter theme actually, because I've been asking people in my conversation classes all week about what feels warm and comforting and cozy when the winter weather sets in and the temperatures get cold. You can think about that for yourself, and if you want to drop a note in the comments, you can use a complete sentence if you're able, or drop one word in there and let me know what's cozy and warm to you when the temperatures start to get cold. I would love to know. So here we go. We're going to start with I, because that is my favorite place to start a complete sentence if you're having a challenging time. We're going to make these pretty simple, but you, if you're more advanced, you can add on to these by saying because, and then give your good reason. And I want to challenge you to be interesting. Play your most interesting card with your reason after the because. All right, so let's dive in. So I'm going to use the most, I would say the most popular answers that I've heard all week to this question to finish these sentences, okay? But each sentence is going to start with I like. So feel the rhythm with me. You can touch your chest if you're struggling to get that word to come out and say I like. Here it goes. I like. I like. I like. I like, I like, I like. Now, for some people that I have the pleasure of working with, their muscles don't do what their good minds tell the muscles to do. And you can help yourself a lot to get clearer speech to come out if you will do a couple things. Take the L, and the L can be really tricky. Take the L with on like and check it out in your camera app on your device or in a mirror. Check to be sure, is your tongue between your teeth for O? It should be. You want to please emphasize that sound, the O, the first sound in a word. If you're not clear, people say, what? I can't understand you. Say that again. Emphasize the first sound in the word, and that can help a lot. Get in a rhythm and let's go. I like. I'm emphasizing it. I'm stretching it out. Can you feel it? I like. 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 3 more. I like. 2 more. I like. 1 more. I like. Believe it or not, if you were to just do that 3 times with a good intention, paying attention, 3 times after you have breakfast, 3 times after you have lunch, 3 times after you have dinner on a given day, maybe do that for a week, you would see if you're challenged with starting with I, and if you're challenged with getting the O to come out the way you want, you'd see a big difference. I can almost guarantee it, because I see it, I would say, with 100% of the people that I get to work with in my classes. I see it makes a huge difference, so I encourage you. All right, so here come the top answers to my question. What is warm and cozy to you in cold winter weather? I would say item number 1 was hot chocolate. Now that might be hard for you to say. If it is, then just feel the rhythm along with me. And same thing on the hot. The H is a little tricky. You do a hot, like you're taking a little breath, like panting, kind of like a dog. Hot chocolate. I'm emphasizing the H too. Say that. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Feel that rhythm. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. We'll do it 3 more times. Emphasize the H. Let's go. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. 2 more. 1 more. Hot chocolate. I can't count. Okay, we're going to put it in the sentence because, boy, the sentence is a piece I really want you to pay attention to and get value out of this video for the complete sentence that starts with I like. We're going to add hot chocolate. Feel the rhythm. Emphasize the start of some of the words. Are you ready? Let's hit it. I like hot chocolate. 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 1 more. I like hot chocolate. You feel the rhythm? The rhythm is very important, everybody. Very important. And if this is a struggle at all, I think you ought to touch your chest when you say I. I'd say my second most popular answer this week has been warm blankets. Warm blanket. Same thing if it's tricky on the beginning of these sounds. The warm, you might want to pucker up like a fish lips. Warm. Say that again. Warm. Warm. 2 more. Warm. Warm. And see if you can say blanket. 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 I'm making a big deal to put my lips together and really stretch that out to emphasize blanket. 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 Warm blanket. Warm blanket. Warm blanket. Warm blanket. Now we're going to put it as part of the sentence. Touch your chest to say, I like warm blankets. 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 I really want to encourage you to check yourself in your camera app or in a mirror if you have any sense that you might not be pronouncing these words the way that would make you the happiest. Double check, because you looking at your face in the mirror as you try to say it will strengthen that connection between your good mind and your muscles. They'll start working together better. I can almost guarantee it because I see it every day. Let's do it 5 more times. Ready? Here it goes. I like warm blankets. I like warm blankets. I like warm blankets. I like warm blankets. 1 more time. I like warm blankets. So people love hot chocolate. They love warm blankets. What else in the winter, cold weather makes you feel warm and comforted and cozy? I heard a fair amount of people say soup, which I hadn't even thought of, but that makes good sense, right? Hearty, warm, feels good going down. Soup. Want to say that with me? Soup. Emphasize the S. Soup. Like you're a little snake. Soup. Ready, let's go. Soup. One more time. Soup. All right, you know what to do. You know to check yourself. I really want to encourage you to check if you're not sure. Feel the rhythm. Start with I, and it goes like this. I like soup. 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 Do you feel it? I like soup. Now, that's a pretty short sentence, and maybe that's good for some of you. Some of you are capable of saying much more. So if that's true for you and you do like soup, can you say why? What about soup do you think? See if you could say something like, I like soup because it's warm and comforting. Or, I like soup because it's hearty and delicious. I like soup because my grandma used to make it. All right, have some options. You could press pause and see what you can come up with. All right, let's put that with our other two sentences that we already made. The first one was hot chocolate. Do you remember? Hot chocolate. Now, even if you don't like hot chocolate, you could say something about because or with. You could say with or without, because a lot of people were in the marshmallow camp and a lot of people were not in the marshmallow camp. So you could say, I like hot chocolate with marshmallows, or I like hot chocolate without marshmallows. Somebody said, I like hot chocolate plain. Somebody else said, I like hot chocolate in a big mug. Let's say that together. See if you can hold on. If you can't say all those words, no problem. Just see if you could feel the rhythm with me. Ready? It goes. I like hot chocolate in a big mug. I'm being very rhythmic on purpose for a couple of reasons. It can help you be clearer. Also, it can help your words flow, even in the right order too. Let's do it 3 times. I like hot chocolate in a big mug. Pay attention to how you're speaking. Use your mirror if you need. 2 more. Let's go. I like hot chocolate in a big mug. 1 more time. Let's go. I like hot chocolate in a big mug. All right. So there was soup, hot chocolate. Do you remember the other one? You can see if you can want to pause and say it. Be very good for your cognition. See if you can remember that. Something you cuddle up with. A warm blanket. Warm blanket. What could you add on to that? I like warm blankets because what? You can press pause and see if you could fill in your own. I got a couple popping into my mind. I like warm blankets because it is cold outside. I like warm blankets because it is cold outside. I like warm blankets because it is cold outside. Let's see, what else could we say about warm blankets? I like warm blankets because they are soft and cuddly. I like warm blankets because they are soft and cuddly. Do it 2 more times. I like warm blankets because they are soft and cuddly. Last time, let's try. I like warm blankets because they are soft and cuddly. And I want to remind you that if that's too many words for you, that's still okay. See what you can do. Do the words you can do, and then feel the rhythm with me for the rest, because that really can help you march toward saying more words. It really can. All right. I hope you're staying warm. If you're watching this in winter when I'm recording it, I've got a heavy sweater on. I'm staying warm. That was another answer I heard, sweater. So we have a great time in class, and everybody gets to interject with help and support from their facilitator. And wow, what a difference it makes for speech. So thank you for being here in this video. I hope to read down below in the comments what is comforting for you when the weather turns cold and wintry. And I would love it if you wanted to go on over to beyondhighc.com, where you could see how it is our conversation classes help, and you can sample one if you want to. Thank you so much for being here, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.